That's awesome.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris. This is Jeff. Welcome to Cref.
All right, guys. Today we are watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes, we are.
It's exciting.
Marvel show number 2.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I really liked WandaVision. It definitely started out a little bit slow, a little bit weird, but I think we both enjoyed that meta aspect.
Yeah, I like the weirdness, actually.
Yeah.
When it actually got into the main plot stuff, I was like,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think this show is going to be a little more traditional for sure.
Yeah.
You know, we see Falcon, we see Winter Soldier. They definitely have a little bit more of a buddy cop-esque dynamic. And they're both super funny and just, you know, they're both powerful in their own right.
By the way, if you guys haven't checked out our whole watch series of WandaVision, go check that out.
Watch it.
Okay, maybe you'll disagree with us on our opinions, or maybe you'll agree. I don't know.
Yeah. But again, super excited to watch this show. So sit back, guys, relax, grab a big bowl of cereal, some snacks, and let's get started.
Let's get into it. All right.
Oh man, it's getting started right away. Okay, good stuff.
I don't know about you guys, but I always get really excited about starting a new show.
Yeah.
And each one of these Marvel Disney Plus shows have been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Let's see if, so far in my list, it's Mandalorian and WandaVision. Those are the top 2 spots. Yeah. So let's see if this can take the top spot.
I mean, I think Disney needs more exclusives, though. They're definitely lagging behind Netflix and stuff. Okay, so starting with Falcon.
Good old Anthony Mackie. Such a good actor.
Great actor.
Funny guy, too, in real life. If you watch his interviews and stuff.
Oh, the Shield.
The Shield. Captain America.
Salute.
When they first cast Chris Evans as Captain America, I was iffy, but then as soon as I saw him, I was like, this is the right choice.
The first Captain America movie, I feel like doesn't get enough love. I really like that movie.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better Avengers movies.
Yeah, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I mean, because he has a shield, isn't he Captain America, though? I don't know. I guess they're not going to call him that. We'll see.
It's Sam. This has to be subtle.
Subtle.
Got it.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh, so cool.
The wingsuit.
I'd love to be able to fly with that wingsuit.
Oh! It's George St. Pierre. He was in the movie, the Captain America movie. Remember, Captain America fought him on the boat in
I remember that.
I can't remember which one it was. Civil War, the one before Civil War. He can fight. Whoa! That's so cool.
The shield, that's so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
GSP.
For those of you that don't know, George St. Pierre is an extremely famous MMA fighter, one of the best ever to do it.
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine you would just jump out of a plane
And
like
just
that.
start flying.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude.
Aerial gunfight.
Oh, cool.
Wow, that's so awesome,
The
guys.
squirrel suit's like weaving through the canyons. That's awesome.
I don't know if I'd ever have the guts to do that.
I don't know.
I want to.
I'd like to think that I would,
but you gotta be paying attention the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, if I was a kid and I wanted to get an action figure, I'd probably get Falcons because of the wings.
Exactly.
Wow, that was cool.
Oh, got him. Man, just weaving through missiles like it's nothing.
So
My
cool.
goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh,
got
cool.
him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been stumbling onto their manifestos on message boards.
Oh, interesting.
Flag smashers.
See, I'm glad Marvel's taking this route, unlike Star Wars, where instead of doing all the prequels, they're actually doing stuff after the blip, after Endgame.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Mood stuff.
So you're so used to seeing him as a side character, like cut away to the main character, but he's the main character now.
Yeah.
And he mastered posing stoic.
Oh,
Rhodey.
The world has been for
wow. It's a big cameo already. Man, he is rocking that suit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It's a good looking suit.
The
This belongs to you.
Oh, is that what his way of saying that he's not going to take up the shield?
Man, he gave it to you.
I
Use
know,
it.
dude.
Come on. He's going to use it. Come on. He's going to use it.
Body carrying it when Steve was on ice, so.
Oh, the
Wow.
motorcycle.
Different time.
Oh! Bucky? Bucky! What are you doing, Bucky? Okay. Oh, just
what?
gunning down people?
Doesn't he remind you of Red Hood? How Red Hood fights?
Yeah.
Hail Hydra.
What?
Hail Hydra!
Hail Hydra!
What's happening right now?
Oh, it was a dream. Okay. Yeah, relief.
Come on, really? You're gonna do the notebook thing? Why?
It's passive aggressive.
Tuck, I'm the Winter Soldier. I'm James Bucky Barnes, and you're part of my It's putting his trash into my trash. It's trash. And the time has come for me. No! It's trash. Hey, what a bye-bye. Fine.
Who's this guy?
He would like to take you out, maybe to bingo or an idol.
I have a shift, but if you want to come back here, I should be done around 10.
Oh, man. Go Bucky.
I can definitely say this has more of a Marvel, Avengers, Captain America feel than WandaVision did.
Oh, wait. Was Bucky the one who killed his son?
Oh, was that the nightmare he had? That guy, he's like, oh, I didn't see a thing. I didn't see a thing.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that was. Oh, maybe that's why Bucky's like friends with him? I don't know. Because he feels guilty, making amends, right?
I thought we were going to discuss if we were selling it.
We did. And then you were off fighting Dr. Spacecape.
Dr. Spacecape.
None of the
You'd think he'd be making more money as an Avenger or something, right?
Yeah.
Guess not.
I mean, that's what makes Marvel grounded, right?
Yeah.
Money problems,
Yeah.
you know?
Bruce Wayne can just buy the bank, right? But
This is a fluke.
you know.
Every day I'm
If that's not the most adorably old-fashioned thing.
attaboy.
My man Bucky.
So, how old are you?
106.
106. He's not
Tell the
joking.
truth.
Let's play a game.
Yeah.
You like games?
Love him.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Games around for boring shifts.
Oh, wow, an actual game.
I thought she was gonna pull out a gun.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I thought too.
Like Hail Hydra.
How was the day?
Yeah,
I told
it
you.
was him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah, the
what's his
dude that was
face?
with him in Tunisia.
He's
Oh,
looking
it's that
for
symbol
those,
again.
Yeah.
What do they call the flag? Flag something?
Mm-hmm.
They're all gonna wear
Ooh,
masks. That's
very
cool. I
cool.
like it.
Oh!
Whoa!
Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome. They all wear masks so that
They can get away.
Ooh! Whoa!
Whoa!
Come on.
Whoa.
But we cannot approve you.
Dang!
You're not gonna approve Falcon? What
I know.
kind of business are you running here?
Yeah. You show no income for the past 5 years. Yeah, you got blipped. Obviously.
stop.
We're not selling our family's legacy.
You gonna do me like that when you know I'm right?
Yep.
Wow.
See, fought Thanos, but when you come back to family, it's harder, right?
Yeah.
It's a story, standard story.
She's a good character though.
Yeah, I like her already.
Someone who can be a symbol. Are they gonna give the
So-
shield to somebody else? New Captain America?
Who? Who?
What?
Who
is that? Who is that?
Never seen
Who's
that guy
that guy?
before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All right, guys. That was the episode.
Wow.
Wow, what a great way to start off this series.
Yeah, definitely.
I really liked it. I mean, again, from the get-go, they started off with action. You see Falcon. You never really get to see him solo. And so you get to see him kind of just jump into action, right? Rescue that guy. And yeah, I liked how they brought so much action, so much energy from the beginning.
Yeah, me too. I mean, again, Marvel's doing a really big experiment with taking these kind of I shouldn't say random characters, but more side characters, right? There's been no movies with Wanda and Vision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right?
Right.
It's mostly been about, Captain America, whoever.
Yeah, the big people.
The big people, right. So when you take these side characters and you make whole shows out of them, it could go either or, right?
Yeah.
And with WandaVision, again, overall, it was kind of, I mean, I liked it. It was cool. They did some different things, but for whatever reason, this show has that epic feeling of like an Avengers movie, a Captain America movie. I was immediately invested. I love the action. And I think really what got me into it is the background of, Falcon's sister and the whole bank thing. That was a really, really good way to invest you really quickly into these characters.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the way I look at it is this is more familiar. Right. This is way more familiar to the traditional Marvel movies that we've seen in theaters. Right. And I mean, even the length. Right. This was around 50 minutes long. Right. So it's definitely a longer. It almost feels like a mini movie. In a
I hope
sense.
most of those episodes.
Yeah,
these episodes.
yeah.
Are
I
50
think
minutes,
that's what it's going to be.
Hopefully.
And again, you can tell the production values are super high. I'm almost surprised they didn't start off the Marvel TV universe with this.
Yeah.
Because again, it's just it's way
true.
more familiar than WandaVision. WandaVision was such a departure.
Yeah, that was a big risk. I think
a huge risk. I mean, I'm glad it did well. Right. A lot of people
too.
watched it, but this is definitely feels more familiar, and you just kind of feel more relaxed and comfortable watching it because you sort of know the formula. But for me, I think that because WandaVision was such a departure, right? This feels even more comfortable than it would have originally felt. Because
Yeah,
again,
that's probably
right,
true.
you have these two characters, Bucky and you have Sam, who aren't the main people. It's not Captain America. It's not Iron Man, right? So it was already going to be a bit of a risk to put them in the front in the spotlight. But I think WandaVision sort of seemed like the warm up to this, right? But
I was worried because if you watch like the Captain America movies or any of the Avengers movies, usually, especially in the later ones, Sam and Bucky are usually, humor, inserted for humor or like the random action sequence. There's really never any substance around them.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, a little bit with Bucky, I'll admit that.
Right.
And so I was worried, like, okay, are they going to be able to hold their own show, especially Sam, because he's really like the humor guy, right? He's always making funny quips and stuff. But I don't know. I think Anthony Mackie did such a good job. Like I immediately believe, okay, he can carry this show.
Yeah.
And even Bucky with his internal trauma and the list of 3 things and his relationship with the Japanese guy,
Rory,
right?
Yeah.
I mean that was really well done because it kind of takes you out of the whole like humor quip thing and say, okay, these are really serious characters who have their own backgrounds, their own problems, and they're going to be carrying the show. And I completely believe that they can.
Yeah, I think it's a dichotomy between, because in a movie, right, you have max an hour and a half, 2 hours to tell a story, right? And the main purpose is, okay, people are going to the movie theater to pay $10, $15, $20. And so they need to be entertained. Right. And so I think with the Marvel movies, there's so much humor and all this sort of stuff. But with a TV show, right, you get time. You get time to explore these characters. And we saw it with this first episode. You see the more serious side of both of their stories. You see Sam, with his sister and having to deal with, money problems, which is something you don't really see that often, right? You see that a lot. See that with Bucky, and like you said, Chris dealing with his trauma. And so, these are the things that we get to see these characters expanded, right? And we're only going to see that more as not only this show goes on, but as they, have the other shows that come into the Marvel TV, universe. And so I like that because it's more than just surface level, right? You're seeing them for the actual characters, and each of them are valid characters in their own right. Yeah,
and what I like about this too as well is, in contrast to WandaVision, which takes place in a small town and everything's kind of going on in there with a little bit of the outside, now it's like this global kind of big problem that they're going to be dealing with. They're probably going to be traveling to other countries, taking all these different mercenary groups. And on top of all that, you have this imposter Captain America guy who throws a huge wrench. I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. Yeah. So that's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah, it looks like some totally random dude. Yeah, I didn't recognize him. Maybe you guys know. But, again, the episode kind of started with Sam giving that speech about how, we don't need symbols anymore. We need people to kind of step up a new kind of generation. Yeah. And at the time, it seemed like, okay, everyone was kind of on board with that, but at the end of the day, though, people do need a symbol, right?
Yeah.
People need a symbol. People need somebody they can look up to, and that's what Captain America was. He, you know, in the wake of World War II, he was this guy, this symbol that people could look up to, could aspire to be, right? You know, that he represented what it meant to be American, all these things. And it doesn't surprise me that the government wants to create another artificial symbol in a sense, right? And so they're gonna, you know, not even thinking about the legacy that Captain America himself wanted, which was to give it to Falcon, right? They just kind of eschew that, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna do our own thing by giving it to this random dude. Now, I mean, he might not be random, but at least in my mind right now, it's like, who is this guy? I don't know.
It's ironic too. I don't know if you picked up on this. Maybe it's just me, the way I saw it, but you know, in the beginning, right? Just like Jeff said, Sam gives this whole big speech about, you know, the symbolism and how, you know, we don't really need symbols or whatever. But at the same time, when he goes back home, the ship and his family home, right?
Good point.
He kind of sees those as symbols of the legacy of his mom and dad. He doesn't want to give those up, right? While his sister's trying to, you know, move on into the future, sell those things, kind of save the stuff. So it's kind of weird how they kind of, I guess, contrasted those points of view. Where on one hand, he's trying to give up one symbol but keep some other symbols. Again, I think it was on purpose. Maybe I'm just
that's a great
it.
point. And you know, that actually kind of made me think about how, you know, both Sam and Bucky, right? They're trying to make up for lost time, right? Because, you know, his sister calls him out on it. She's just like, yeah, you weren't here for 5 years. And even before that, like, you left to go join the Air Force, right? So she's like, you weren't here when mom and dad and all the stuff they had to deal with, like, you weren't there to see it. And she's like, yeah, you're trying to make things right, right? Same thing. Bucky's trying to do the same thing, right? So it makes sense that the two of them in their own individual lives who are trying to make things right, make up for lost time, you know, with Bucky, you know, with Yori trying to make up for that. These two sort of broken, sort of, you know, damaged people coming together and working as a team, which eventually we're going to see, right? Obviously we didn't see it in this first episode, but we're going to see that. So I think that's another cool parallel there too.
Yeah, definitely. So again, adding up all that stuff, right? You know, this is the first episode of a brand new show. You know, what would you rate it, Jeff? What would you out of 5? What would you give it?
Yeah. So again, I think this was a strong start. Look, I already like these two characters, right? They didn't have to do a lot of convincing on their part to make me like it, so I'm already on board. I think that, you know, they got straight into the action. They're showing these, you know, in both of these characters, like, mental struggles, individual struggles that they're dealing with in their own lives, which I like. Sort of exploring it, expanding it. So adding all that together, plus again, there's a lot of, you know, questions that are being posed. Okay, who are these? Who's this mysterious organization, right? That Torres was, you know, investigating, right? Who's this new Captain America, right? So that's a great lead into the next few episodes. So putting that all together, I would give this a solid 4.3 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm excited for what this show is going to do, and I think this first episode really set it up well. You set up Falcon really well. You set up Bucky really well. There was humor. There was a lot of seriousness, but done in a really good way, where it's not, you know, it's not too depressing or anything. Just very, okay, this is what the state of the world is. There's a lot of twists thrown in, because I was asking myself, okay, how are they going to make this interesting? It can't just be the adventures of Falcon and Bucky, right? It's got to be something more interesting. And throwing that new Captain America in was really cool. You have this new global organization. We don't know who they are. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be Baron Zemo. That's what I know. So it's going to be him. But let's see how they kind of weave that together. So in my mind, this was a really great start. So I would say 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. Nice. All right, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. And please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. We really do appreciate your support, and it really does help.
Yes, it does.
And of course, as always, let us know if there's anything that we missed, if what your theories are about where the show is going to go. We love to hear that stuff. And even if it's you guys correcting us on things, we love to hear that too, because we want to be on the same page as you guys. We want to know if we got anything wrong.
Or just say hi.
Or just say hi. Just say hello,
hi.
You know, whatever it is. We want to hear from you guys. But until the next time, we will see you later.
Bye, guys.